So for this second discussion, we are very happy to welcome Professor Marcos Neves. Hello, Professor. Since April 2021, you have been conducted a study on the impact of pHix-up on the renal pH. So, of course, the first results are preliminary, but can you give us a first insight of the study? What are your observations also regarding the effect of pHix-up on milk fat and on the milk fatty acids profile?
Yeah, that was really another very interesting result for us, right? And the main performance response that we got was an increase in milk fat. It went from 365 to 380. Okay, and the interesting thing that we got an increase in preformed fatty acids and in oleic fatty acids and in unsaturated fatty acids. So these long chain fatty acids, like these preformed fatty acids, are the ones with more than 16 carbons, and they come from the diet or they come from the adipose tissue. But those cows were not mobilizing adipose tissue because they were mid to late lactation cows. So it's probably coming from the diet. Okay, so we got an increase in extract digestibility, a measure of fat digestibility. So it looks like that pHix-up increased fat digestibility, and these long chain fatty acids were incorporated by the mammary gland, and this explains the increase in milk fat. It was unexpected to us because we were expecting an increase in de novo fatty acids, the ones that the mammary gland makes. And usually when you control acidosis, the de novo, sometimes they can increase, but we got an increase in preformed, suggesting that pHix-up increased fat digestibility. In my interpretation, may have favored the formation of magnesium soaps in the rumen. So it may have avoided the saturation of the unsaturated fatty acids in the rumen, so we got more unsaturated fatty acids going to the lower tract, and it's known for many years that unsaturated fatty acids have higher digestibility than saturated fatty acids. So it's a different mode of action, and it's very, very interesting. Like we would like to run trials with very high fat diets. Probably the effect may be even higher. We had some whole cotton seeds in our diet, but the diet was about 5% eat extract only, not an extremely high fat diet. But I think the mode of action for the increase in milk fat was totally new for us, and I think was very interesting and show another potential of pHix-up, that's to increase fat digestibility. We had similar values here with beef animals. pHix-up increased subcutaneous fat in another trial by a colleague in my department, Mateus Dera, and I think it's a new avenue for so it can control acidosis and it can also increase lipid digestibility. We also had an increase probably in the pH of the duodenum, maybe related to the response, but we don't know exactly. But I think the fatty acid profile tells a nice story on why the milk fat is increasing. It's just not, if we did not have that, we would never know why the increase happened. And I think it's neat.
Yeah, very, very interesting elements and maybe new topics to study.